guys, and welcome back for another short flow. Today's flow has been designed to unlock your back, so we're going to get nice and flexible in the lower and the upper back, unlock your glutes, your hips and everything that's connected. So whenever you're ready, you don't need anything at all, just some space on the floor and a mat if you have one. Today's practice, we're going to start on the floor in a kneeling position, and we're going to start with some cat-cows. So if you come onto all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and you're just going to slowly inhale as you dip the stomach and lift the head towards the ceiling, and then exhale as you round through the shoulders, pushing the shoulder blades apart, dropping the head to look at the knees and pushing the floor away with your hands. Inhale to lift, and exhale to round. And we're just going to do 10 of these with your own breath in your own time, really pushing the stomach down as you lift your eyes up towards the ceiling and exaggerating that arch shape. And as you round all the way through, think about moving vertebrae by vertebrae and then really pushing into the ground and planching through those shoulders to open up the shoulder blades. And don't rush this, guys. Move slowly through the poses. Make sure you think about moving vertebrae by vertebrae, creating that nice steady wave throughout your spine. Squeezing the stomach in as you suck the navel back towards your spine for the cat position. And then inhaling and pushing with your lower back, your spine towards the floor and your belly button towards the floor for your cow. You're probably about 6 or so in now, so we've just got a few more to go. And you can speed the last few up if you want to. Always inhaling to lift. Exhaling to round. And we'll just do one more each side. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. And then slowly we're going to come back to a down facing dog position. So take the hands just a little bit further forward, tuck the toes underneath and push the sit bones towards the sky. Press through the hands, open up those shoulders. Think about creating space between the back of the shoulder blades and just pedal out the feet. Try and get those heels a little bit closer towards the ground. Press through the hands, let that neck be nice and long and loose. And then we're going to inhale as we lift the right leg up high towards the sky, and as we exhale we're going to swing it through and plant it between the hands. So we're going to find a lunge position. Drop the back knee to the floor. Think about your steady stance. The wider your stance, the steadier you're going to be, because we're going to lift the hands off the floor and come into crescent lunge. So you're going to inhale, lift the hands up high above the head, and then exhale, release the hands by your side, lift through the chest, lift through the heart towards the ceiling, and allow the head to drop back, to look behind. And then inhale as you lift the hands all the way back up. Exhale, plant the hands on the floor, step back to down facing dog, pedal it out just one more time. And then we're going to inhale as we lift the left leg up high to the sky this time. Exhale as you look forwards and swing it through. Find that lunge position. Drop the back knee to the floor. Find a steady stance. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the hands up. Really think about pressing through this back knee and lifting the body out of the pelvis. So press through the front leg as well. So lift the body up. And then as you exhale, release the hands, let the head fall back. Take the eye gaze back. Find a back bend if you want one. And then inhale as you come all the way up. Hands above the head. Exhale, release the hands and step back to down facing dog. Pedal it out and then walk the feet in towards the hands and just come into Uttanasana Ragdoll. So here we're going to really focus on bringing the chest towards the thighs. So really think about meeting the thighs with your stomach and then extending the legs rather than trying to force the stomach down. Take opposite elbow to opposite hand. Let the crown of the head hang loosely towards the floor. And just swing from side to side, back and forth for a few breaths. With every exhale, see if you can let the body melt a little bit deeper over those legs. You should feel this in the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back, all of that area. Take one last breath all the way in. Release the hands to the floor as you exhale and just heel toe your feet out to the sides of the mat into your squat position. We're going to inhale as we lift the hands all the way up, extended Tadasana, coming up to standing, and then as we exhale we're going to sink down into garland pose, using the elbows to push the knees apart, pull the chest through, eye gaze up, chest nice and lifted. Take a nice deep breath, and if you can't get your heels to the floor here guys, don't worry, you could use a block or just let them hover and let gravity eventually do its work. With a bit of practice you'll eventually get there. It's just easing the body into this. And then we're going to plant the hands back down on the floor. Inhale as you come back up with the sit bones towards the ceiling and heel toe those feet back together. Exhale, fold deeper over those legs back into Uttanasana, forward fold. As you inhale, we're going to lift all the way up to standing, bringing the hands above the head, and it's up to you whether you take the hands up and back or if you let them fall by your sides. And as we exhale, we're going to reach them back and over and come into a back bend crescent pose as far as you want to go. And then inhale as you lift, hands above the head. Exhale as you fold all the way back down into Uttanasana, forward fold, and then you can step or hop back to plank and then press back to down facing dog. Just pedal out the feet. And we're just going to take 3 body rolls. So we're going to roll forwards as we inhale and drop our hips as we come up to cobra. Take the eye gaze up. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck the toes, push the hips back and come back to down facing dog. Again, think about that wave within your spine. Inhale, roll forwards. Really shoot the weight over the front of the hands before you drop those hips. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back. And then inhale, roll forwards one last time, planching through the shoulders, dropping the hips to the floor, looking up at the ceiling. And then exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. And then come forwards just onto your knees. Just take a child's pose for a moment, a couple of breaths. And then we're going to come up into half camel. So you're going to inhale as you lift the hands up above the head. And we're going to reach back with our right hand to our right heel, reach over with our left hand, and just let it hang there as we take the eye gaze back. Keeping the hips shooting forwards, lifting through the heart. Inhale, come back up, drop the left hand to the side, lift the right arm up above the head and take the left leg out to the side. And I'm just going to swivel so you can see what I'm doing. And then reach over as you exhale into gate pose. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale a little bit deeper and then inhale, come back up. We're going to sit back now. In that position, you can come straight back into half head to knee pose. So sole of the right foot is against the inner left thigh. You're going to inhale as you lift and reach over. Exhale, fold forwards into half head to knee pose. And then inhale, windmilling the left arm up and back, planting it behind you on the floor. And then inhale to lift with the right hand. Exhale, reach as you find a back bend. And then we're going to swivel it round as we come back to a kneeling pose, and we'll switch sides. So this time, inhale to lift and reach, go back with the left hand onto the left heel into your half camel, and I'm just going to swivel around so you can see what I'm doing. Reaching back, shooting those hips forwards, lifting through the chest. And then inhale to come back up, drop the right hand by your side, take the right leg out to the side, and exhale as you reach over with the left into your half gate pose. Inhale, come back up to center. Sit back onto your bum as you bring that left foot in towards the right inner thigh. Inhale to lift and reach with the arms. Exhale, fold into your half head to knee pose. Again, always thinking about getting the chest towards the thigh, letting the head hang long towards the knee. And then as you inhale, we're going to windmill the arms back, leading with the left. Left hand goes behind you on the floor. Inhale to lift and reach with the right. Exhale as you come into that back bend. And then we're going to circle back around, bringing the knees together. Hands under hip, shoulders, knees under hips, and then just sit back. And we're going to find puppy pose. So you might just want to shuffle slightly further back on your mat and extend through the hands. So reach the hands as far forwards as you can, and then try and think about bringing the chest towards the floor. So in child's pose, we sit back on our feet, lift your bum off your heels and reach forwards with the hands, bringing the chest all the way to the floor. Try starting getting your chin to the floor and eye gaze forwards, and then eventually slide through onto your chest. If this isn't possible for you, just reach with your hands and keep your forehead on the floor. That's absolutely fine. Wherever you need to be today, to get a nice stretch underneath your armpits and into your upper back. Just try to not let your hips go too far past your bum. Take a few breaths here. Let the back release itself into the ground. And then slowly come back up. Come back to your normal child's pose. Bring your forehead to the floor. Sit back on your heels. And then walk the hands all the way over to the left. Take a nice deep breath in as you enjoy a stretch down the right side of your body. Exhale completely. And then walk all the way with your hands back to center and then over to the right. Take a nice deep breath in as you enjoy the stretch now down the left side of your body. And then walk the hands all the way back to center. Release the arms to your side, palms facing up. And you can just enjoy a couple of breaths here in normal child's pose. Or roll over onto your backs and enjoy a mini Savasana.